Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, Trinity Dairy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done that. Try to get to 10,000 subscribers. We're not too far away, so I like to keep that going. Anyway, what I'm going to work on right now, it's beautiful out today. I don't know, I didn't look at the temperature, but it must be in the 40s. It's melting like crazy. It's supposed to be like this all week. I think Sunday they're talking like 57, so we can still get a lot of winter yet, but it's kind of a nice break. Anyway, what we're going to do here, over at the 560 here, we're going to pull the carb off. I had talked about it before. There's a vacuum leak. The bushing for this throttle linkage is shot, and it's letting a bunch of air in there. So we're going to pull that carb off, and I'm going to send it out to Brian out there at Muffler Delete 101. Check him out on YouTube. He built the distributor for me for this with the electronic ignition, and he's going to go through and do a full rebuild on the carb. I'm sure he'll have videos on that as well. He did a bunch. I think he did 3 videos on the distributor rebuild, which was neat. Plus he's got a lot of other videos. He messes with chainsaws and stuff. So go on there, check him out. I think we'll put a link to his channel down below on here, so you can go check that out. He's also doing a kind of a giveaway. He's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so he's got a little chainsaw there. He's going to go all through. When he hits 1,000 subscribers, he's going to pick one and either give that chainsaw away or $100 cash. So you know, got nothing to lose there for sure. Subscribing might win a chainsaw or $100. So check him out again. Like I said, we'll put a link in the description down below to his channel. Anyway, so I'm gonna get this pulled off, this carb pulled off of here. What I've done, I just used this tractor this morning to feed cows. So when I was just about done, I shut the gas off and basically let it run out of gas. So the carb should be pretty much empty of gas, because to ship it I'm not going to be able to have gas. With the distributor, he picked up a used one and just rebuilt that and sent it to me, but now I'm going to take this carb off, send it out there, and then he'll ship it back when he's done. So anyway, that's what we're going to do now. I don't know how well you'll be able to see any of this stuff or not, but I'll kind of try to explain what I'm doing here. We'll unhook the fuel line here first. Get that undone. I think this carburetor is probably okay. Otherwise, it was kind of given a rough. If you'd crack the throttle on it, it would kind of fall on its face. It's gotten a lot better. I played with the timing a little after putting the distributor in, but it still does it some. And I figured out with that bushing, we did some checking when we were running it, and if I'd hold that in place and crack the throttle, it just revved right up, no problem. But if I didn't hold that, it would fall. And I could open up the jet more, just to let more fuel in, which I did do a little bit, but that's still not fixing the bushing issue. So might as well just pull it off and get it done. Let's see here. This is just a little cotter pin in here. Sure gives spring fever with weather like this. Might have to go grab a little pliers. I thought that would come right out of there, but it wants to stick. Well, there it goes. There we go.
Hi.
Hi, Joshua.
What are you doing, Dad? Where's the grandma?
Right here.
He could watching me.
Nope, it's looking at the tractor.
Yeah.
Just another cotter pin here for this choke cable, and we'll pull that off. What's up?
When we do one, and then it goes in there, then it goes through there, then it goes through here.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put it down here. Nothing to know, Dad. What did I do? Roll it on. Okay, just done. Dad? When I go with that tire up with there?
Oh, probably tomorrow.
When I go use it what there? Dad?
I don't know. This cotter pin's getting a little stickier. I'm gonna have to go grab a pliers to pull that one out. You got a little vice grip. Now we should get it out of there. Maybe. Oh, wow, that thing is, for a little key, is sure in there. There it comes. Alright, pop that out. Got the air tube clamp loose. Now I think we can unbolt it from the manifold. Oops. Right in the mud. Dry them off. Now I do have my ratchet wrench, but it won't fit in here, so that's why I'm not using the ratchet. So I imagine I'll get a comment on that. There we go. But that's okay. Comments are good. Alright, and it's just that easy. Now I'm going to put these back on here so I don't lose them. And I think I'm also going to get a couple of rags and stick in here just to so dirt and stuff's not blowing around in there. But I'll bring this over to the garage here. I can show you a little better the play in that throttle shaft there. And I don't know, you know, we haven't had this tractor, well, since my brother bought it before he moved back up here, but I don't know, 3-4 years ago. So I don't have a lot of history on this tractor, but I know its carburetor's never been touched since we've had it. But anyway, I'll turn this around here. So yeah, here's the throttle here. Yeah, that thing flops all over the place. So that definitely needs to be gone through. So anyway, I'm gonna get a couple of rags here, stuff in them ports, and then I'll get this boxed up. It's Tuesday today. I probably won't get this in the mail now till tomorrow, but he said he's not gonna have the kit until probably Saturday or Monday next week anyway, so by the time this gets out there, it should time out about right. But I'm gonna get find some rags here. All right, so I got a couple of rags. I got one stuffed up in here, and then I got one clamped on here. So those will stay clean anyway. One other thing I was gonna show here, we get comments once in a while about this three-wheeler. It runs and everything. We haven't started it for a while just because of the snow, but this is my brother Paul's actually. Somebody asked if it was a 200, and I thought it was a 185, but they were correct. It is a 200 Honda. It's not really anything special. It's a nice little three-wheeler for running here and there and whatever. Got a little hitch on it. We pull that little trailer behind it, and they're nice little machines there. You don't see them anymore, you know, they don't make them, but it's pretty good. It usually starts all the time. So anyway, now what I'm going to do, I got the little John Deere 820 here. It's now that 560 is going to be down for a while with that carb off, I'm going to fire this up, and we'll see. I don't have chains for this, so I'm kind of limited to where I can go, but as far as pulling that silage wagon around to feed the cows, I can use this. It should be warm enough now. I shouldn't have any trouble with this starting, so we'll just check the oil here. That's good. Peeking at the fuel here. The fuel gauge doesn't quit working on me, so plenty of fuel. We'll see if he'll crank up. If it stays warm like they're talking, I guess I probably won't have much problem with the ice either, unless it gets snow again. But I'll do a cold start on this baby. Hasn't been started for, well, I don't remember. It's been a couple months anyway since I moved it over here. Oh, I might have to give it a little shot of ether, but we'll try it. If I don't have to, I don't like to, but uh-oh, might have to give it a little sniff. "44 degrees, it should start." Come on, girl. Oh, there we go. Oop. Well, we got it. Now, you saw how that started, so we'll do a little contest here. Green and red. Now we saw how that started. It did start without starting fluid, but it took a little while. So now we'll try this. This has been sitting here about the same amount of time as this one has. It hasn't been ran. So I need to start this anyway. I want to pull it out of this water hole because I got to pull this front tire off. Well, I better check the oil on this. They're both diesels. Oil's okay. If it's fuel economy though, the little one is going to be better than this big one. Alright, let's see. I'm going to pull that. I think that tire, I better put some air in it before I move it. Front tire on that 1256 has got a slow leak in it, so get that off and get it fixed before. Hoping to chop some straw again this week, so I'll use that tractor. But get it moved out of the way. Anyway. Alright, I'm going to get the air tank filled up here. I'll shut this off because that compressor is going to be loud. Alright, I got the air tank filling up for that. I'll bring the little John Deere over and we might as well get it hooked up to that wagon. Justin, I'm going to bring the John Deere over and hook it up to that chopper box wagon. You want to hook me up?
Dad?
What?
Can I use the new wheelbarrow?
Yeah. Kid's excited about getting a new wheelbarrow. Probably don't hear that a lot, but that's a good thing. Mangers all swept?
Yep.
Hauled out?
Yep. No.
Oh.
I thought the boys were going to do it, but...
No, it doesn't matter. Alright. And I'll just shut this off. Well, shut this off for now. Once we fill this wagon up, I can pull it up to the barn. So now I'll wear up my tire, get that moved to high ground. I don't really want to put a jack on the front of that thing there because it's ice and water underneath there, and I don't want the jack to kick out, so we'll pull it up closer. I can't leave it in front of the garage. Well, I could move that 830, I suppose, but I can't have it right in front of the garage or the milk truck can't get through, so I probably won't bring that tire in until tomorrow. But well, he was here today, but he might be coming. If he comes, well, actually the feed truck will be coming tomorrow, so he can't get through either. Jessica, can you run up in the... Oh, never mind, my saw's down here. It's not up there. Alright, I'll shut this off because that compressor's still running. Got the air tank. Up, ready to go. I'll probably just pull this over on that blacktop slab by the silage bag there. I got the cordless impact, so buzz the tire off over there. Boy, I just can't get over how nice it is. Beautiful weather. I went and picked up some bolts today too for that poly feed tank. It's empty now. I had mentioned before I put that auger hopper on. Someone commented that there's a piece that was already on the tank. Put the auger hopper on, it needs more bolts. So I went and looked, sure enough there were spots for them. So thank them again for pointing that out. So he'll be bringing feed tomorrow, so I think later on after chores or tomorrow morning I'm going to drill through and put them extra bolts in, because I don't want that breaking off. This big beast moving. Change it back to the right gear, but I think that's when it started making that clatter, if I remember right. So it's done that for years. I don't know, it doesn't seem to hurt anything, but it just clatters. All right, now we'll park it here. This way we're on good hard ground anyway. Yeah, right down to the pavement there. This, I don't know if I've ever talked about it but this spot here, it's hard to see now, but where the trailer is, where the bag is, there's about a 30 feet wide by, I think it's about 125 foot long asphalt pad that my grandpa poured down, probably 20 years ago or better now. He used to pile silage for his beef cows. He used to just pile it on dirt, and any of you guys have done that know what it is, what a mess it is underneath that pile once you start feeding out of it. So he put that slab down and that worked nice. He used to put a wire across the end, one down each side and one across the end, and then move that wire up and let them just eat off the pile. That worked pretty well, but now that I'm using these bags and stuff, it does work nice to put the bags on too. Really nice actually, because that bag I'm feeding out of now, we started out, I had about 10 feet over the end on the dirt. This warm weather, it's already getting muddy there. So now we're up on the pavement, so that makes it way better. If I was gonna do it for bags though, instead of doing one whole slab wide, I'd do like well, depending on how big your bag is, but like 10 foot wide by however long you want strip. Leave a space between, because that's 30 feet wide. So realistically, I should be able to get about 3, 9 foot bags on there, but I can 2 is all I can get because I don't have enough room. But anyway, it works out. It works nice. So let's see. Now I'm gonna run out, grab a little bit of firewood, and we'll probably get chores started. What are you doing? Oh, you're draining the water from in front of the barn door? No, into here. Oh, you're draining it uphill? That's not a good idea, because if If you take it from there and dump it up here, it's just going to run back down there again.
Yeah.
I guess it's good job security.